Now, the very next house we come to tonight will be a tiny stone house, which has a tiny little window next to a drain pipe. I'll point it out as we move on. Once again, this next story concerns the ghost of a young child, and her ghost is often seen at that window. She appears to have tears in her eyes, and she seems to be scratching down the glass. The house has come to be known as the Plague House, and this story dates back to the time of that tragic disease. The family who used to live there were, of course, terrified they could catch the plague, so they would stay indoors as much as they could. But they had a small daughter, and they would send her out to the market to fetch food. But one night, as the mother was tucking her daughter into bed, she noticed her child had developed these large black boils, huge pus-filled spots beneath each arm. She didn't say anything to her daughter except good night, and she left the bedroom. But that night, she locked the bedroom door. She went downstairs to her husband, and together they decided they would leave their home. They would leave York, and they would leave behind their only child. That, I'm sad to say, is exactly what they did. But first they painted a large red cross on the door to warn people the building was diseased. So the next morning, as the child awoke, she would have gone to her bedroom door, only to find it locked. No doubt she called out for her mother. There would have been no reply. And I'm sure she went to that tiny little window to attract the attention of anyone passing by. But even if they could see her, they would have seen the cross on the door, so none would have dared to enter. So this poor child had been abandoned by her parents, left a prisoner in her own bedroom, and was left to die in pain and all alone. She is one of York's most frequently seen ghosts, often up to 10 times a year, sometimes in the day, sometimes by night. People see this small child crying, scratching to escape. Of course, these days, people go to the front door. They knock, and they say to those that live there today, "Don't you know, there's something wrong with your daughter?" But of course, the people that live there today, they just say, "Well, I'm sorry, we have no children." It's truly a sad tale. I did warn you. I choose to tell it right here out of respect for the people that live in that tiny house now. The people that live here, I hate. In fact, there is one more thing I like to do with the group here every night. So, make a gap from this wall here, make a big gap. And everyone take a very deep breath in. Hold it. Put me on YouTube. Keep holding it and listen. Get the hell out of here!